highlight routine that you guys have been asking me to do for a very long time. So if you want to see how I do it, then please pigment, and I'm popping that on to my under eyes, and this basically counteracts any kind of darkness underneath the eyes. So as you can see here, without using any concealer, just how much colour correcting it's done, and I'm doing the same thing on the other eye as well. And I did have a couple of breakout colour there. So what I'm doing first is I'm making a line of contour on both of the sides of my cheeks, like you can see here, and then lifting and drawing that colour slightly up, kind of like, so I'm just applying like the outer part of your chin and draw it up towards like your earlobe, like you can see here, and then doing the exact same thing on the other side. Next, onto the lips, I'm going to be contouring the bottom part of my lip and just in between my cupid's bow, and this will just help your lips look plumper. And again, just using the same brush to apply the product onto here, and then once that's all done, it's slimmer and even just more defined if you want to go down that route. So I'm just drawing two lines down my nose like you can see here, and then also dragging that colour down a little bit, and this just helps with when you're going to be blending all of that colour out. So this is what, and using this Real Techniques, I think it's called the Expert Face Brush, I always call it the buffing brush, but I'm using that to apply the product onto my face. Now the reason why I like using these foundations is because they are super light and easy to work with. And this, anywhere that we've contoured with a darker foundation shade, I am just blending that away. And the reason why I used Fix Plus Spray is because it helps blend the product out, and it kind of doesn't make it look cakey or anything like that. It gives it a really nice, glowing, seamless finish to the whole look. And yeah, so I'm just making sure that everything is nicely blended. And then once going in and blending all of the highlighted areas, I like using two brushes because that way none of the colours get mixed up too much, that any kind of efforts for contouring and highlighting is pretty much like been wasted. So that's the reason why I like to use two brushes, and you can totally use a beauty blender if you want, but I just like using brushes. And in the end, I make sure that the two colours are nicely blended in together. So this is what all of the foundation contour pink on my cheeks, and it just gives a really nice, natural, nice and set and matte, but like I said, it's totally optional because we have put the other powders to set everything before. So this is the final look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed the kind of in-depth foundation contour and highlight routine.